Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it all by his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it all by his bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm first week ballin', tryna get my bread long. You know the game gone and my mind been blown. Different decisions that I done made got me fucked up now. Still gon' thug the life I'm living, still gon' hold this shit down. Every day of my life, yeah, nigga chasing cheese. And I'm saying niggas should be around there, won't see you off your feet. My mama been doing bad, but I ain't going into that. I done picked that girl up when I caught my first package. I be damn. Me and my people hurting for something for a day. That shit happened, the next man ain't getting nothing. Fade to the root of evil, and that's my damn best friend. I put that on my life, ain't nobody gon' fuck with him. You try to jam it, yeah, that ass getting chopped. Tryna serve, ain't got no business on my block, I bet you're getting chopped. Now either way you try to fuck with my pockets, don't believe that ass getting chopped. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it all by his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it all by his bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm back in the mix. Those flaky niggas better stand down. Came home, got me some yam, I'm the man now. Niggas, some bitches all from my face, I ain't know who they is. Everybody up from my mix like I'm a hero and shit. Fall back, I'll buy a brick. Right now I'm on a mission, I'm giving you 2 for 20. Got grams going for 50. Putting that in my pockets, the nigga you bullshitting. What the fuck you ain't listen? I done told you I got to get it. Nobody depending on me, so it's all mine. I ain't stressing out by myself, that's how it going down. My mama fighting her little addiction, she gon' be alright. Boy, I have a tweaking and begging, I put something up on the pipe. It's a little fraction of my life, still all in for a lick. Lurking for fatty, looking for niggas to tone mix. Start to lurking if I'm hurting, different side come out. That flip shit, drop the check on Mr. High, come out. Gonna be, you know how I played it all. That nigga burn it all by his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel that's going to give you the most, your favorite channel, PBK9 Dog Talk and News. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Like I always tell my brothers and sisters, you know, like I always tell you, man, big salute to all the dog lovers from the one side of the world to the other side of the world. You know, from one side of the planet to the other side of the planet, from the top of the U.S. to the bottom of the U.S. Big salute to all the dog lovers, man. Got some dog news. Plus, we got to touch on some points, PBK style today, you know. Big salute to all my new subscribers. Big thank you to all my new subscribers. And we about to come see why you subscribe to the channel right now, you know. See why you subscribe to the channel right now. I want to say big shout out to all the people that's taking care of them American Pit Bull Terriers out there, the real American Pit Bull Terriers. Big shout out to everybody who taking care of them bully dogs, them band dogs, them XL bullies, all them type of dogs, man. Big salute to all them brothers, you know. Let's just get into the dog talk, and we got some news and stuff as well for the day. First thing I want to say, man, Had one dude, cause I'm getting into some of that. We got some Senator K9 news, some breaking Senator K9 news from Senator K9. Some breaking news. So before we get into that, dude said he wasn't messing with my channel because it was negative anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to discuss that right now with that brother. Because I brought positivity. When it comes to these American Pit Bull Terrier videos to this community. These brothers were scared to walk with their head high when I came into this dog community a couple years back. Scared to walk with your head high. Felt like you're doing everything illegal. Trying to sneak. Every time you put your hand around your dog, you feel like you're sneaking. And then when you go to the box, you ain't sneaking no more. You take 80 people with you. That's what it was when I came into this YouTube community. I brought positivity and trying to make it cool to be positive. See, this pit bull community is ass backwards. When I say that, I mean, y'all think negative is positive and positive is negative, when it's the total opposite. Look at it like a car battery. If you sit that battery in the spot and you sit it backwards, where the positive is on the negative side and the negative is on the positive side, it's never gonna start. Never gonna start. You'll be in that same place forever, waiting on that battery to start. Just like the pit bull community. You got the battery in the backwards right now. You think everything bad is good and everything good is bad, and you trying to fool brothers, and the brothers that come into this community trying to show brothers and tell brothers that it ain't that way on the other side of the grass, you try to make them seem a certain kind of way. Make them seem, but it is what it is. I don't care how you try to make me seem. I'm going to give them brothers and sisters that dog talk and that dog news, fair and uncut, raw and unbiased. And I don't care which one of y'all get mad. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it just is what it is. You're not used to hearing positive stuff if it's not coming to you like a sissy. You want me to tell you like a sissy? That's what you want? A lot of y'all boys, you want me to talk to you like a woman? That's what you want, like a baby? Hey, I tell you what, join the military and see if they gonna give it to you like that when you go to boot camp. They call it hard loving, ain't it? Say the boys treat you bad to get you to do something positive. They're not treating you bad. They trying to be harsh to you. They trying to get it through your thick skull that you need to change, so you can see the good side of this thing. That's what them boys in the military doing, trying to break you, trying to break you down to let you see, to start from ground up, becoming a warrior from ground up. But in this dog game, you got to understand, this ain't back in the days. This ain't back in the days. And like I said before, I can't help because you want me to talk to you soft, because you want lies. See, this pit bull community, this pit bull community is built off of lies and brothers following flunkies and wanting to fit in, wanting to fit in. See, one thing I done realized, and I done saw, y'all brothers in this pit bull community, you let bully breeders infiltrate the community and disrespect pit bull brothers. You let bully breeders infiltrate the community and disrespect your brothers. And you call it a fraternity, and you get mad with me because I post when all this crazy stuff going on. But like I said before, you have a better chance to having sex with Beyonce than me stop that dog news on account of you. When I stop, I'm going to stop on account of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I told that brother, where you going to run to, big dog? I was the one talking about these dog shows, talking about them like they cool, when other brothers were saying F the dog shows. I was the one repping everybody else projects like it was cool when they was trying to get positive notes jumped off, when everybody else was saying F this, F that. Where you gonna run to, big dog? What do you call positive? Lies? Being bamboozled? Being hoodwinked? What do you call positive? Like I said, you need for me to talk to you like a sissy? That's what you need, right? But at the end of the day, like I told y'all brothers, man, PBK9 is going to keep giving it to you. Fair and uncut, raw and unbiased. You don't like the channel, you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Big salute. And like I say, big thanks to all the new subscribers and all the folk that going to be subscribing this week, next week, and the week after next. You know, big salute and big shout out to y'all brothers and sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm that dog channel, PBK9 Dog News, that dog channel that take risks out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Take risks for the breed. These brothers ain't taking risks for the breed. They telling you a pedigree and how to go out there and get in some damn trouble. You know? Making it seem like the bad is good. And making it seem like the brothers that's trying to do good is bad. They, this. But you keep seeing they on PBK9 Dog Talking News every other week. You know? Every other week. You don't know how to be sneaky. You don't know how to keep things to yourself. For the main reason is you got brothers on these YouTube channels trying to act all tough, trying to act all macho. That's the same attitude why the pit bull game is messed up now. Because y'all need the pit bulls to be tough for y'all. Y'all need the pit bulls to represent y'all mentality. You know, because y'all soft as hell. Y'all whoopee cushions and want somebody to be intimidated because you 6 foot something, so many pounds. Don't you know people get the air let out of them every day, B? People get, big boys like you get the air let out of them every day. You know? And you want to be up here acting like you tough. Like I said, those are the kind of brothers, you know, that screw the pit bull game up. You're using the dogs for your own egos, for your own purpose. Because that dog win a show, you feel like you're a tough man now. Because you couldn't do that. You can't beat nobody's ass, so you got to get the dog to beat somebody up. You know? And because I said it the way I said it, because I didn't say it like a chump or a punk or bow down to what you saying, it's negative. Nah, my brother, it is what it is. Take this paddling like a man, boy, and go sit your ass down in the chair. You know? It is what it is, big dog. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know? When I first started this thing, they were saying, oh, stop using our dogs for pics and stop stealing our pictures and getting on YouTube with it and this and that. Man, listen here. Show me one positive thing Facebook been doing for these dogs over the past 2 years. One positive voice that been coming from Facebook in the past 2 years when it come about these dogs. It's easy to type. It's easy to type. Brothers and sisters need to feel that passion behind what you're talking about to see if it's real or not. You know, to see if it's real or not. All that typing, I'm going to call y'all brothers Bobby Stapletons. You know, we call it that now. You're getting your Bobby Stapleton on. Your type on, big dog. You know, when you type, and scared to talk, we call that getting your Bobby on. You know? So if y'all brothers more comfortable getting your Bobby on, that's why I handle you the way I handle you. That's why I give you the news the way I got to give it to you. You know? You wouldn't accept it if I gave it to you soft. You wouldn't accept it if I lied to you. You know? So many news articles I gave brothers that kept brothers from being in so many different situations, you know, across this country. You know, what can you say? Y'all brothers to the point where y'all making up reasons to be mad. You know, making up reasons. You can't make content. You figuring out reasons to worry about the PBK9s. We all got dog history. Use your dog history and your content creation and build what you're trying to build. And I'm not talking about no particular person. I'm just throwing it out there. You know? Throwing it out there. I've been bringing positivity to this pit bull community when y'all brothers wasn't ready for it. You know? You wasn't ready for it. You tell me pit bulls don't hog hunt. Pit bulls don't hog hunt. You wasn't ready for it. You know? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'll start off telling you about Chico coming over here buying them Big John dogs. I've been telling you about that. You know, been telling you he was a crook. Oh, you hate and oh this, oh that. That's when it comes. Everybody got their heroes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their heroes. Only thing about difference between me and them, you know, I'm talking to you. You can see how I feel. You can see what I'm saying. You know, we ain't talking about with a magazine print up. And because you was friends with the magazine, man. Because you was friends with the magazine, man, and you was able to get in the magazine every article, every episode. Now, you trying to talk to brothers like they beneath you, you know. PBK9 is the only channel that's trying to bring you the realization that where all the global champions at outside of the United States. If you're a global champion, who's buying them? Forget other champions. Who's buying the dogs, period, outside of the United States? You can't take that. You know, you can't take it. But one thing about it, the real dog man, they say talk that talk, PBK9. And the real dog man do. It's only y'all greenhorns, y'all wannabes, and ego chasers. You know, brothers that's riding on their egos that got a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's only y'all. So that's why I keep giving that dog news uncut, fair, and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. That's why I keep giving it to you, because, hey, it just is what it is. The real dog man rocking with the bait. You know, if I would have start my page up thinking the way you want me to think, I would have never been monetized right now. You know, I would have been scraping and bull jiving. And, man, listen here, man. I got to do the way I do. Like I said, when I came in this game, I thought it should be knowledgeable, that brothers know. I thought it was important that brothers know that this dope don't tangle with them dogs. You know, I came in talking about that. There wasn't nobody else talking about that. Everybody was computer voices and talking about pedigrees and lying. You know what I'm saying? You know? And see, me, Pro, Going Hard, all us came in around about the same time when it come to that dog show stuff. Going Hard came in after Pro came in. All us came in around about the same time. Far as the dog talk, I've been doing dog training videos a little bit longer before I came into doing the dog talk. I was doing the YouTube, Facebook videos rather. You know, I wasn't really doing the YouTube stuff like that. More or less Facebook stuff. So we all from the same class. And we seen a lot of them come and a lot of them go. That dog talk, it ain't easy. It ain't easy to take the criticism that the brothers give you down in the chat. You know, and bounce back from it. Keep your stories coming week after week, you know, day after day. Some brothers can't take it. You know, they get to doing their show and they get to looking down in that chat and that shit break their ass. It break them. They don't want to even tell their story about their dogs no more. They feel like their dogs are worthless because they follow up what brothers say in the chat when they first getting into this thing. But it is what it is, my brother. You know, it wasn't negative when I was telling brothers that them hog dogs don't produce Rottweilers. You know, when you're breeding hog, Grand Champion hog, when you breed hog with another Red Boy Jocko dog, that's full Red Boy Jocko with nothing else in it, they do not produce Rottweilers. That's not a color from Grand Champion Yellow. That's not a color from Mr. Chavis Yellow Giant. That's not a color from Mr. Chavis Jocko. You know, and the Rottweiler color is not a Hollingsworth color. But when I say them dogs don't produce Rottweilers, everybody want to have a hissy. Oh, genetics, my ass. You know, genetics, my ass. Them dogs don't come off that. You know, PBK9 is the one telling my young brothers to read these pedigrees and don't be fooled by these older brothers talking fast on you. You know, that's why they don't like me. You know, I can't help. A lot of y'all brothers are intimidated to talk your story around dog brothers with a dog story. You only want to talk your dog story around somebody who never been in the game before. They're just getting into the pit bulls 5-6 years back. You can talk that story to them because you feel like a big dog. But you intimidated to talk your story around bros that been around big dogs. Bros that are big dogs, you know. But that's how the game go, man. This dog game, like I said before, filled with more. This dog game is filled with more hate. Y'all hate worse than ladies and the whole LGBT community combined. And when you realize your car battery turned backwards, and then your community might start going forward. You might crank up and go forward. But until that negative, want to act like the negative is something positive and the positive is something negative, until that gets straightened out, you're going to always be in the same place. Brothers saying the same thing. Brothers getting their stuff together and leaving you back there in your lane, in the same lane. And then you want to hate from a distance. Brothers can't help you stuck on stupid. You know? Brothers can't help that. So many of y'all brothers on Facebook calling Pelican Bay name, and you know how I seen you trying to start a YouTube page a year ago. You got up here, make a video here, make a video there, but you ain't got it in you. You ain't got it in you. But you got it in you. Type all damn day on Facebook. I don't want to hear about your work. You ain't working when you're typing on Facebook all damn day long. You know? You ain't working then. Why you ain't got a YouTube channel? I work too much for that, man. I got more stuff to do than YouTube. But yet you're on Facebook all damn day. The sound of a hater, man. They gonna hate, but they still gonna play at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Same thing that brother did. He told me he was gonna unsubscribe. All he doing is gonna unsubscribe and come back over here and watch me unsubscribe. That's all. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Go buy you one of them Rottweiler dogs. You know what I'm saying? Go buy you one of them Rottweilers off Yellow. Let me ask the Bulldogs this. Ain't none of y'all standing up for these brothers that's getting wronged out here with these dogs, with y'all channels. You know, you ain't want to voice no opinion. Y'all scared to talk, you know, talk that might draw some type of heat when it comes to these dogs. When it comes to being right. You will let a brother get wrong before you voice your opinion because you don't want that heat to come on you. Instead of voicing your opinion about one brother being wrong. By you not voicing your opinion about that brother about him being wrong in the wrong kind of way, all that's going to do is he going to get wrong, you going to get wrong, and you going to get wrong, and next is going to be you getting wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to voice your opinion. You want to stay back there and be quiet. Oh, they ain't talking to me. I'm going to stay out of it. They ain't talking to me. I'm going to stay out of it. And now they over there taking your dogs the same damn way. You know what I'm saying? Same way. And them brothers going to do you the same way. They're not going to voice their opinion because you wanted to play shut up, hush, hush. Y'all brothers in this dog community, the biggest set of brothers that I know of, that want to keep the dog raids hush, hush. Hush, hush. Let's keep the dog raids hush, hush. Let's keep the pictures hush, hush. Don't tell nothing about who getting knocked off with these dogs. Hush, hush. My new subscribers. That's what I make them mad for. Because PBK9 is going to give it to you. Fair and uncut, raw and unbiased. They don't want to make the news. Keep their ass off the news. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Keep their ass off the news is the only way I see to do it. I don't see no other way to survive. You know what I'm saying? Don't see no other way to survive. You done let the bully breeders come in and take over, come in and start talking trash to the pit bull breeders. Brothers who ain't never bought a real pit bull in their life got an opinion when it comes to a pit bull breeder. That's because the pit bull community is so into the shambles. You know what I'm saying? It's so going this way that it don't even matter. You can fit in the pit bull community. All you gotta be is come over here, be a certified hater, and you can fit in with the average brother in the pit bull community. As long as you're a hater, you'll fit in with everybody. You won't look odd. You know what I'm saying? You won't look odd. Now, we're gonna talk a little bit of dog talk. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of news as well. Like I said, on Sentimental K9, because them folk looking for him. Matter of fact, let's just switch this thing up real quick. Sentimental K9, man. Them folks say they got a warrant out for him. Brother be on YouTube. You know who he is. Brother be on YouTube, but he done effed up the day. He done effed up the day. Post, like, us dog brothers in his YouTube channels. These YouTube channels must be making it hard for this YouTube dog community. Must be making it harder for y'all to survive, because y'all getting to doing this kind of stuff to get views. You put this on your channel. This is the same thing I couldn't understand why Nanny Dog recorded himself calling the police on a brother. The same reason I can't understand Sentimental K9 record his pit bull destroying a Malinois, taking him all the way out, and he in the background coaching the dog. Not a yard accident. He in the background coaching the dog, and you post that video. And you don't think something's supposed to happen from that? You must be ready to go to jail, big homie. You must be just tired, just tired, just ready to go to jail. That's the only thing I can see from that situation. But I want y'all to look at this quick video. Y'all have probably seen it already, you know what I'm saying? But it's breaking news. Sentimental K9, them folks say they got warrants for you. I'm not sure if it's saying on this video or not, but I seen another video where they say they looking for him. Sentimental K9. And this what you don't do, my young brothers, my older brothers should have enough sense. But Sentimental look like an older brother. He ain't got enough sense. You know what I'm saying? So this what you don't do if you want to keep your dogs. That's what I specialize in, my brothers. Telling you how to keep your dogs. Helping you keep your dogs. This what you don't do.
I starved a couple dogs. I made them damn beg for food and shit like that.
Talladega County, Alpine, Alabama. We have a major problem.
Fucking Dutch Shepherd. Let me get a Malinois. Let me get a Rottweiler. You just need to do better at managing your own fucking decision-making skills.
Sentinel Canine. The guy's named Jeff MacArthur.
Yeah, that dog had a compound fracture. His bone was sticking out of his leg, Brittany. Put a splint on his ass and got him back right. Now that some bitch is bad to the bone.
He's definitely a TikTok creator, but when it comes to his claims that he's a dog trainer, I don't know of many dog trainers who reportedly allow and encourage a pit bull to kill a Belgian Malinois, who is chained up, by the way, but also encouraging the behavior until the Malinois crosses the Rainbow Bridge. But the pit bull just won't let go, as Jeff can still be heard in the background, continuing to egg the pit bull on.
Clean shit, boy. God damn, brother. My God, bro. That's a good boy.
How about a trainer who reportedly mistreated 2 Dutch Shepherds just last month?
Sentimental K9, boy, you were in some trouble. We talk that dog stuff. We talk history, stuff we did in the past. Only a jackass will get on YouTube and put a pit bull finishing off a Belgian Malinois. Only a jackass. That's why I tell brothers, stop all that recording stuff in your phone. Then your phone be done press something up. You get a virus in your phone. Now your phone pushing up all your videos to your social media. All kind of stuff that you ain't even do. Can't even control it. But hey, that's Sentimental K9, man. That's Sentimental K9. Let's get into a little bit of this talk about road work and a little dog story I got. I remember one time, man, I was doing something dirty. I was getting a brother for a QP. He was trying to sell me a QP, and my whole thing was, he was what I would consider a sucker. You know what I'm saying? And he was coming with a QP, and I was gonna take it. I don't know how I was a teenager, but he bought it, and when he got there, it was what we call homegrown. Now today's homegrown is gas, because gas is grown in the home. Back in them days, homegrown was rabbit feed, was tobacco, not real tobacco, but weed that wasn't processed too early, weed that didn't have any THC in it. Weed that wasn't in buds. It was just stringy like type stuff. Homegrown, stuff that wouldn't get you high. He came with a quarter pound of that. I took it. I'm not even sure. I may have went there to buy it and then decided to take it once I seen he was trying to play me. But anyway, make a long story short, I took it. I pulled out the burner and I broke off running. I didn't, make him. I just backed out the burner so he wouldn't run up on me, and I dipped around the corner. So I'm in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, where y'all see me training the dogs at in the field, I was up that way. You know what I'm saying? But I was in, it was a trailer park out that way during that time. So I was out in the football field area. I came running back towards the houses, running in between the houses, and as I'm going in between the houses, I bump into a fella with a dog. He's coming towards me. I got the gun in my hand. I come around the corner with the gun in my hand. He's stealing a dog. He's stealing my neighbor dog. Just so happened, just by coincidence, he run dead into me. I don't know what's going on. I already got a gun in my hand. I'm not like pointing the gun at him or anything because I know who it is. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the dog and he broke off and just kept going another direction. You know what I'm saying? I didn't chase after him. I didn't try to, I just went and grabbed the dog, called my homeboy, told him, my neighbor, and told him, fellow was trying to steal your dog or whatever. That case was over, but it was just funny how I was doing something wrong. He was doing something wrong, and we both met, in the middle. How our paths just, crossed that day. You know what I'm saying? But let's get on to this road work talk, man. I need for my younger brothers to kind of understand something. And my older brothers, we don't tell my younger brothers this all the time. When it comes to road work, a lot of these older brothers like the treadmill because they lazy. We just got to be real with it, And when it comes to me saying which one is better, that's only my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's only my opinion. But at the end of the day, road work, flirt pole work, and some tight spring pole work. Road work, spring pole work, and flirt pole work, you never need a treadmill. You can defeat the biggest camps, that's high dollar treadmills with regular road work. The older a brother gets, the more lazy he is. When you 16, 17, 18, if you lucky to have a great dog back in them days, the energy level that was behind you was endless. I'm going to get my dog a whole lot more exercise on a daily basis than a brother that's 30. He may have to go to work. He may have to do this. He may have to do that. I was in the streets. I was hustling, young, walking them dogs, taking the dog with me everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? Dog getting plenty of exercise. You get 30, 40, 50, 60. You're not getting out there in that hot sun riding that dog like that. Now, this is the difference. Now when you go out there, the older you get and you take the dog out there, you're taking the dog out there for a reason, just to run. So now you're not getting as much run time. See, when you're young and when you're going out there just to hang out there, you might be in the streets all day long. And that dog with you everywhere you go at, getting exercise, walking, going this place, going that place, hearing cars, hearing all these loud sounds. He ain't scared of nothing. But yet you got a dog on a treadmill that I can't even clap my hands around him. He gets spooked. He gets scary. It's the difference. And brothers ain't gonna tell brothers this, man. You don't get a bond with your dog on a treadmill. You best to have your bond with your dog before he even get on the mill. You can bond with a dog when you walking them and running them. It's a different kind of bond. There is no bond on treadmilling. There is no bonding on flirt poling. There is no bonding on spring poling. The only way you can turn bonding in flirt poling into bonding is you flirt pole, and then after you're done with all that, you go down and rubbing them up. You rubbing them up. You telling them good boy and petting them up and all that. That's when you can turn to bonding. The actual activity itself, no bonding. The actual treadmill activity, no bonding. The running activity, that's bonding. Once you leave out your neighborhood and that dog get in the area that he does not know, he knows you. He knows you have him on that leash, and he trusts you, and he's okay as long as you have him. If you drop that dog, if you drop his leash right there, and you let him go, he might run off 10, 20 steps, and he gonna turn around and he gonna look at you to see where you're going at. And he may act like he's not paying no attention. But believe me, you know, he's gonna come back because he don't know none of that other stuff that's out there. The only way he won't come back to you is if he sees something to chase after. But I'm just saying, if you just let him go, because he know where the person that he knows is at. Bonding time. I need to be staying with you. I don't need to be running out there. I don't know where you're going at, but I'm staying right here with you, is what the dog's saying. We came together, we leaving together. It ain't none of that on treadmilling. You know what I'm saying? None of that. When you go out for road work, you don't got to do walk downs. On your way in, you walk them down. You know, when you do treadmills, a lot of brothers don't do walk downs. So when you jump straight off a treadmill, you stop that dog from working and stop him and put him on a chain. That's teaching your dog how to stop in the damn corner. You know, and I'm going to explain that for my brothers who don't know. You take your dog off a treadmill, he's been working hard, you take him off that treadmill without doing your walk down, and you put him on that chain where he can go drink his water, you is teaching him how to stop in that corner. You must do the final walk to let him know that when he work, you still moving forward. Even though you're not on this mill, your leg's still moving forward. It's not over yet. We still moving forward. You know, we gradually break them down to put them back on that chain. You know, when you doing road work, you automatically do it that way. You know, you might go out hard, but you come back in soft. He automatically get his walk downs and all that type of stuff. You know, when you're walking on the chain, a dog learns how to build up a natural wind. The dog learns how to build up a second wind. When you're running on a bicycle or walking, a dog learns how to build up all that stuff. He can't learn that on the treadmill fast as he can when he's out there on that bike or out there running. You know? He can't do it, man. It just is what it is. And like I said, give it to you how I give it to you. Uncut, fair and unbiased. You know, some gonna like it, some ain't. We got to keep that thing going, though. You know, whenever it get rough out there, my brothers and my sisters, please do not take your life. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it, my brothers and my sisters. You know, we lose things every day. We lose materials. You know, we go broke. We go from millionaires to zeronaires. But it's not worth taking your life. You know, it don't make it no better. And do you know how many times we've seen brothers and sisters try to take their life? It don't work. And now they're screwed up for life. Either they're disfigured in the head because they done put the gun to their head and try to pull it and they didn't know it didn't work, and now they look all funny in their face and they have their head all gone and they're out of shape, or they try to do something and it didn't work, but now they're not regular anymore. They can't live a regular life without looking themselves in the mirror and knowing what they did. Now, this particular situation, we got a sister who jumped off a bridge, felt like she didn't have anything left, but she had a lot left to live for. You know, a lot left to live for. You know, your family may be gone. Their money may be gone. You know, your friends may be gone. But the Lord never gonna leave you. Never, ever, ever. And all the things you lost, he can get it back for you again. You know, he'll get it back for you again. You know, we'll never have another daddy. We'll never have another mama, another brother, another sister. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to certain things, you know, it's not worth it. And at the end of the day, if you believe that, taking your life is going to only take you one place. And that damn sure ain't going to be better than living here, going through whatever problems you're going through. You know, damn sure ain't going to be better to go there. Now, in this situation, we got a sister, like I said, jumped off a bridge, trying to take herself out. But I want y'all to check this out, man. Because this video right here, I call this the brother with bulldog mentality. You know, this particular section of the video, we call this the brother who get the bulldog mentality award. We give props and represent the hero who get the bulldog mentality award of today. The brother who showed no fear, the brother who stepped up, you know, in the line of fire when it was time to step up in the line of fire to save another person's life. Let's get into that video.
Turmoil and grief and stress.
A family is grieving the loss of their brother, Derek Morgenstern, after he saved a woman and his dog from drowning in the Willamette River in Salem.
From talking to him every day to going to not talking to him and him not reaching out to the kids is not like him.
Salem police say around 11 p.m. August 12th, a woman jumped into the river from the Union Street pedestrian bridge and struggled to swim, but survived due to the heroic efforts of Morgenstern. Elena, Morgenstern's sister, says the woman told her why she ended up in the swift current.
And she jumped because she just didn't have anything else. She got into the water. He yelled, "Are you okay?" She said, "Yes, leave me alone." He said, "Nope."
He wouldn't.
And he ran into that river, told his dog to stay, took everything out of his pocket, stripped his shirt off, dropped his backpack, and swam out to her, but the current was so bad.
Morgenstern got her to shore, and she was taken to a hospital, but he knew he was in trouble.
She said in that moment he made a choice. He pushed her enough out of the current that she could get to shore, and he said, "It's okay, it's my time."
Salem police officers looked on foot and deployed drones, and firefighters launched a boat to search that evening and the next day. 4 days later, a volunteer dive team found him in the river.
The homeless people here were instrumental in finding him, and this dive team, they had just gotten back from a water recovery. They contacted us, and within 24 hours, they were here, and that meant the world to us.
His family remembers him as a family man who would help anyone in need.
It's not the first time that he saved somebody from suicide, and if he was still around, it wouldn't be the last.
The nieces, nephews, all of the kids just in general would light up when they saw him. He chose to make sure that everyone was safe before he even tried to get out.
Now, the name of the woman who was rescued has not been released, but the family tells me they are in touch with her and that she is getting the help she needs. I am also told that the dog is okay. They plan to have a celebration of life this Saturday at 3 o'clock. In Salem, Paulina Aguilar.
I want to say RIP to that brother, man. RIP to that brother. He did a great deed. But as you can see, the sister thought she had problems by jumping off a bridge. You know, she thought she was going to end up problems. But all she did was give herself more problems. Can you imagine being a person who's maybe going through mental illness, maybe feel like it's over, so you try to kill yourself? Now, you survive, but the person who's trying to save you passed away, and you got to think about this for the rest of your life? You was already on the edge. That's going to have you on the edge for real. You know, just by you having to think about somebody lost their life dealing with your foolishness. And I'm going to call that foolishness. You know, it's not worth it, my brothers and my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Just be broke. You know, just go through what you got to go through, man. You know, the Lord will make a way. It ain't raining every day, man. The clouds don't cloud the city every day. It's not dark all night long. I mean, it's dark for only a certain amount of hours, and then the sun comes out, my brothers. But big salute, man, and y'all don't forget to hit that like button down there, man, in the chat. My brothers and sisters is watching this video that's not in the chat. Hit that like button up, you know, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And tell somebody else that you know to subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. Now, let's keep this thing going, my brothers. You know, I done got in a lot of brothers' business that ain't had nothing to do with me because a big breeder doing them wrong. They say this the negative channel, my new subscribers. I got in a lot of brothers' business that ain't had nothing to do with me because the breeder doing them wrong. And I'll do it again. You know, I'm here for the people. I'm here for the breed, man. It ain't gonna be easy, like I said before. I don't mind going down the rough road, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind getting swung at, rocks thrown at. Because I know once I get to where we need to get to, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be worth it at the end of the day. I can sleep like I want to sleep. I can wake up like I want to wake up, Lord allow it. You know what I'm saying? And I can walk out my front door without worrying about having duck and dodge this and duck and dodge that. You know, get out my house and them same butterflies I had when I was going to the box, the same butterflies I get the morning before the 80 Bay show, or the South Bottom, or the Sunrise show, the morning before the show, the same butterflies I get, you know. I don't mind going through the struggle. You know, it just is what it is, big dog. You dealing with a big dog that's gonna scratch, homie. Like I said before, it's too early for me to be getting rubbed down, wiped off with the sponge. You know, I done got my second win again. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no water on me. You know? Oh, and them boys who in the other corner over there, they trying to be funny. They trying to take the sponge and throw it to their partner on outside the box to get me distracted. But I'm all the way focused, fam. Then the dude, Daniel Shan, 9571 said, Fletcher is a cur. He looked like a cur. Pedigrees don't make dogs. I know that, big homie. I'm trying to tell you that. You know, I know pedigrees don't make good dogs. But what I do know, you know, and if you in the business of looking at dogs and calling them curs, and you in that business, you need to help some of these brothers find some good dogs. You know, if a lot of y'all brothers had the eye that you thought you had, you wouldn't have the curs that you got at your house now. You know, you wouldn't have the curs that you got at your house now. Now, let me talk about that Big John stuff. Yard starters. Yard starters. How many of y'all brothers that's popping this stuff, that's capping out here, that's out here popping and talking? How many of y'all brothers is running the lines that you've been running since the 90s, or running the lines you've been running since the early 2000s, the same dogs? Your dog resume like a fruit punch. You ain't found the right shit yet. Like I told brothers yesterday on the video yesterday, producers make performers. Performers don't make producers. So until you find out if you're a producer or not, then you do some bragging. Cause you're bragging, when you bragging about being a performer, only can take you so far if you ain't producing shit. A brother cannot be a performer and produce better than everything. He's the dog everybody talking about. Talking about your performance only leads you one place, to the Terror Dome. Unless you're doing the right thing, performing the right ways, you know. But even when it comes to treadmill, wall climb, weight pull, producers make performers. You know, producers make performers, man. And that Big John stuff, like I said, the yard starters. You breed them dogs with chow-chows, you can breed them with a Dalmatian. You're going to get, out of 10 puppies, you'll get 5 game ones. Guarantee you. You know, it's how they bred. A lot of y'all brothers wouldn't understand it. You got one walk dog, you got one dog from the walk 'em off stuff, and you immediately start going out to this, to that, to this, to that. You don't even know what you're looking for. You know, besides trying to, you know, make a good dog. But you don't know where the good stuff coming from. And then you got brothers have the nerve to get up here. Like, when I see brothers, it's like me getting on Facebook arguing with Evolution about Macho Buck. What the hell do I look like? What do I look like arguing with Pelican Kennel about Puma? Telling him I'm breeding better Puma dogs than him. How corny does that sound? I'm breeding better Big Johns than the brother that got the dogs. You know, I'm breeding better dogs, the evolution. I'm breeding better than Walkamo. I'm breeding better than these, and I'm getting the dogs from these brothers. Instead of me saying, yo, brother, you sold me a great dog. You know, you sold me a great dog, and I'm about to make some great breeders with it. Have you ever tried to go this way with it? Hey, brother, I wonder, have you ever tried to go the Jeep way with it? You know, I got some great dogs, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I know why you keep it like you keep it, but just try the Jeep way, man. You might like them. You know, now the next thing you can do, let me compete with you with my Jeep Cross and show you that, you know, this a damn good dog. A lot of brothers won't do it because they dog in it, but a lot of brothers would. And like I said, I'm speaking on legal competitions. You know, some brothers might not want to compete against their own dog in a confirmation show. It kind of defeats the purpose to be a half Big John dog, and I'm going against a Big John dog, you know, in a confirmation show. Far as the source wise, you know, the source gets no wins from this. One dog wins, one dog loses. You know, the source don't win from this. But y'all modern day brothers, y'all built different. You know, you're built like the dogs you're feeding, like I told you before, like curs. You know, you're not Ford tough. You're not built like a Chevy, like a Rock. You know? I just had to lay it out like that, man. And then because I'm not talking like a sissy, like a punk, you know, like a little girl to you, you get offended. Oh, negative this and negative that. Man, listen here, man. Like I said before, you know, I'm the one saying walk around with your head up high. Walk around like you got pride in your dog. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting like you're doing something illegal every time you take your pit bull for a walk to the store. You act like you're walking down the street with an AK-47 in your hand with it already cocked, and you got to keep it. Oh, man, I ain't sure we can open carry around here or not, you know? Man, listen, man, y'all better get y'all stuff together and stop jumping on these channels with these brothers, you know, group full of men, like I said before, talking about how big your things is. Ain't no girls on your channel. You know? You're acting like the dogs you're feeding. You're acting like the dogs you're feeding, brothers. Y'all built, y'all fat, y'all tall, y'all big brothers who think somehow or another y'all don't believe in folk that let the air out your big ass. Please stop mentioning your weight and stop lying about things that y'all doing about being tough guys because you need an ego with these dogs. You need for that dog to be a winner so you can feel like a winner. Because you ain't no stepper. You ain't no rider. You was a wannabe gangbanger. But you ain't never banged on nothing. You was just a gang member. You not a gangbanger. You know, you never was a banger. You was a 50-year-old gangbanger on the YouTube talking about what gang you in, and you ain't never bang on nobody. And I don't want you to talk about that because we all know there's no statute of limitation on that type of stuff. But I can listen to you talk and tell you ain't never did nothing. I don't need you to lie about it. I ain't got to say who I'm talking about. You know, the shoe fit, wear it. You know, these boys ain't heard nothing but these microphones, man. They'll beat up a microphone, but they ain't heard nothing else, man. They ain't heard nothing else at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I told the brother Daniel Shane, you know, if you're that good in spotting curs, big dog, you need to help these brothers buy them some good dogs. You know, and I would like for you to come on the channel and show us what you're working with. Show us how they move. Show us how much intensity they got. Because this right here, the year 2024, 2025, the year that we telling y'all brothers all that typing is cap. If you can't tell your story and tell it without stuttering, unless you a stuttering brother, you know, if you can't tell it, then all that other stuff you typing is cap, man. You know, just is what it is. You want the bulldog talk, but you want it in the poodle form. You want bulldog talk, but you want it in Shih Tzu form. You want that in Pomeranian form. But you in the bulldog community. It's all good, man. Like I said before, PBK9 is giving it to you raw, uncut, fair, and unbiased. Y'all keep rocking with the Bay. Y'all subscribe if you haven't yet. You want to donate to the channel, $ Pelican Bay Kennel under the Cash App, or hit me up in the Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? It's all appreciated. Just remember where you're going to get it at, though, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them scared. A lot of them trying to fit in. I just don't give a damn. Y'all stay safe, and I'm out. Get that puppy. 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 Get that girl. Get that girl. Get that girl. Get it, girl. Get it, puppy.